This second push to this second show seems so much harder. We are going to be going over my new routine. We have brought the sweat mat back. A couple things have changed. These last couple days have been rough.
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise.
To our winner, Julia Rene.
Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another episode of the Prep Diary series. We are not done, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, we are going to be going over my new routine for cutting for this next show. So it's slightly different, so I'm gonna let you guys in on some of the things that we've adjusted and all of that. So I'm gonna take you throughout my day. We're gonna do cardio, we're gonna eat, we're gonna do training and stuff. I'm just gonna update you guys on like the difference between the first show and like getting ready for it versus the second one. Guys, all of this is gonna happen really fast because when you guys are seeing this, like I am 11 days out today. So everything's gonna happen really fast. These shows were very, very close and I'm trying to get videos out as fast as I possibly can. So we're doing 3 videos this month of September. So make sure you're subscribed and your notification bells are on so you never miss a prep update. I'm gonna let you guys know all the nitty gritty details just like we did last time for this next show. So yeah, we're gonna start with cardio. It's about 5:30 in the morning. My body woke me up at 3:30 this morning, and I don't know, sometimes my body just wake me up super early. So we're getting ready to do some cardio. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I look forward to my cardio sessions because I'd rather do more cardio than eat less food, but lately I have not been excited about my cardio sessions. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. So let's just stop stalling and get it done. Coach has decreased my cardio from 1 hour and 45 minutes 6 times a week to 1 hour and 15 minutes 6 times a week. And it's making a huge difference in how my body feels. I'm still doing steady state Stairmaster on level 5, keeping my heart rate between 135 and 140. And for this first session, I did 1 hour, and I'll do my second session of cardio the same way for 15 minutes after my lifting session later today. We have brought the sweat mat back. When I am done with prep for realsies, I told Zach, I was like, I am getting, first of all, this is going in the trash, and I am gonna get like my car fully detailed. Like I have clothish seats, and definitely sweat has permeated in it from this whole prep, and I'm gonna get it shampooed. I'm gonna do all the things. There's like certain things that you just like that fall to the wayside when you're on prep, like cleaning things, you know those extra little things that like aren't completely necessary, but like you should do like as an adult. So we're gonna go home, we're gonna eat brekkie. It's so weird only doing an hour of cardio in the morning. I know that sounds insane because there was a point in my life where I literally couldn't do 5 minutes of cardio. So if or especially like the Stairmaster, so if you have that feeling right now, just know that I was once there too. I mean, even at the beginning of this prep, like when I started with 25 minutes, like it was really like, ugh, it sucked. And remember when we were running that mile? Oh, that sucked. Good times, guys. So let's go home. Brekkie. Same breakfast that we've been having for 5 million years now. So a couple things have changed, at least with like the nutrition aspect of it, to where, remember how in preparation for peak week for the other show, I had 2 days, which were Thursday and Friday, of like, scratch that, let's go. Monday through Wednesday was my regular, like, lower calorie deficit. And then leading into peak week, which peak week started on Saturday, Thursday and Friday, I had like moderate calories with a teeny bit of a spike. And then Saturday, he had me my highest amount of calories. So kind of like pre-filling me up in preparation to start peak week. So I'm assuming that we're gonna do that again, because right after the show, that's what we did. So this is like going on like week 2 right after the show, I think. I just went. So I have a feeling that we're going to do that again. And my physique is like continuing to just look better and better each day. And I have a feeling that my weight is going to be even lighter than last peak week starting off. And that would be insane. That'd be crazy. So I have a feeling that that's what we're gonna do. I will know for sure Thursday in the next video, because we'll go over my actual like full peak week plan. But I just can't wait to like eat this breakfast, but like add a bagel or something. You know what I mean? Hi guys. It's been a few hours. I did podcast planning. I had a couple client calls. I did other YouTube stuff. And usually about this time, it's like between 12:30 to 1:30 where I just crash, especially when my body likes to wake me up at 3:30 in the morning. I've had like, sometimes it feels like I've had a whole day before like the world even is woken up yet. So one thing that I've been doing this prep is taking little cat naps when I'm able to, even if I don't fall asleep. Most of the time I don't fall asleep. I'm just kind of like lay here for just a second and I don't use my phone and I just chill and I hug my burrito pillow. This is my favorite pillow. It's so squishy. Zach and I literally fight over it every night because it's so comfy, and I call it my burrito pillow. And look, yeah, little boy. He likes it when mommy takes her cat naps. Reese. Oh, he's out. Yeah, I always find that I'm the most tired during this hour. It's because I've already eaten my first 2 meals, and they're very low carb. And then right when I'm getting ready, it's like right before I'm getting ready to train and have my pre-workout meal. And then once I have it, which I'm getting ready to have it right now, I like have a lot more energy, and it usually will like take me through the rest of the day. But during this time I like crash. I'm curious, like, do you guys have like a similar crash kind of period during the day where you're like, ooh, just trying to get through? But these have really helped me during prep, you know, whenever I can. There's some days where I can't and I have client calls all day, but today we can. All right, so pre-workout meal. Mega Fit Meals, cod. I have been literally living on this for every single meal that I have. Okay, well, almost every single meal is cod. Yeah, and then I have salmon at the end of the night, and then egg whites and an egg in the morning, but literally living off this. So we're gonna have this, some white rice. It's already ready to go. And then I just do frozen veggies, because it's honestly just super simple. And I buy this is like the 5-pound bag, because I have so many veggies throughout the day. So let's cook it up. Look how delicious this looks. And the pink stuff is actually pickled onions that Zach and I get from the farmer's market. And they are delicious. I never thought I would like onions, but it's good. Okay, it's time to go to the gym. But first, I have a chiropractor appointment, and I'm bringing my posing shoes because I want to show you guys the difference between the two poses that, well, the one pose I need to fix, which is just the back pose. But I want to show you the difference of like what I was doing to what I'm going to do in the posing room. But we also have, we're gonna do chiropractor first because, guys, ever since the show, I haven't gone to the chiropractor since the show. And just with all that posing that I was doing, like I was telling you in the video before this, my back is hurting so bad. So like I really, really need to go. I got my water with 1 Hydro Pack in it from Buff Chick because this is the last week that I can have it. And then this is also the last week for pre-workout. And the reason being, I explained this last time, so we have pump and pre-workout in here for energy and focus, and the pump is for blood flow to the muscles to have better mind to muscle connection. And why I'm removing it next week is because my peak week, I remove any artificial sweeteners, so that's like no energy drinks, no like pre-workout, no like stevia, anything like that. What else? None of the Hydro Packs, like just to be safe, because those things can cause bloating and we don't want that for peak week. We don't. So we're gonna go get adjusted, and then I'm thinking we're gonna train quads today because I haven't trained it since, oh my God, I feel like it's been a long time because we do it every other week. I can't even remember at this point. So that's what we're gonna do today because this will be the last time we train it, basically, for the season. For today's workout, we are going to be doing my quad focus leg day. It feels like forever since I intentionally trained quads, but here we are. I'm not gonna lie, I was having a pretty rough day during this training session. It was like, if it looks like I'm fighting demons, it's because I am. I just felt really weak and fatigued, and my mind was getting the best of me, but we powered through and we got it done to the best of my ability. So I started with the leg extension machine for 2 sets of 12 reps. And then on the 3rd set, I increased the weight and did 10 reps. And then immediately after that, I did a double drop set of 20 reps each. This is always such a killer. Then I moved into the squat machine for 3 sets of 10. I didn't go too heavy here because I'm still very close to my show and I want to be careful with my body and I don't want to get injured. So here I was really just focusing on getting my butt low and pushing through my heels, using my glutes to get me back up. Next, I moved into the hip press machine. I love this style of leg press because the angle really helps you target not only your quads, but also your glutes and hamstrings as well. I did 3 sets of 10 here, and for some reason had a burst of strength during this, and it didn't last very long. So after that 3 sets of 10, I moved into a seated leg curl machine, and I was pretty gassed. So for the seated leg curl, I did 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, keeping it pretty lightweight and really just focusing on a full range of motion and really squeezing at the bottom of the movement. Lastly, I moved into glute medius kickbacks for 3 sets of 12 on each leg. And by this time, I was physically and mentally done, but we still have 15 minutes of post-workout cardio on the Stairmaster, and I was this close to just skipping it. I swear to you, but I just kept saying to myself, you can do anything for 15 minutes. Can y'all see these? I have veins on my legs. Oh my God. Then I wanted to show you the difference between how I was doing my back pose to how I am doing it now after the judges' feedback. So the first pose I'm going to show you is how I was doing it. My feet were wider, my toes were pointed out, and I had too much of a bend in my knees. The judges said that my hips look too wide doing it this way, so this second pose that I'm doing is how I'm doing it from now on. So my feet are a little bit more narrow, my toes are still slightly pointed out, but I have my legs more straightened and I'm not pushing back as far. My hair looks crazy. I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm feeling so many things right now. Absolute exhaustion. Like, I want to cry, but so proud at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. I wanted to cry that entire session. And I don't like complaining about something that I'm choosing to do, because that doesn't make any sense. But you know when you're just so tired that like you want to cry but like you can't? And every single set was like the worst. It's like laughable because I could barely walk. I tripped walking out of the gym. Yeah. I was this close to not doing my Stairmaster my last 15 minutes. And I was like, I just keep saying, like, you can do anything for X amount of time. You can do anything for 15 minutes. You can do anything for 10 more days, for 9 more days. Like, in the grand scheme of my entire life, this is such a small percentage of it. And the entire time I was like, I'm leaving after this set. No, I'm leaving after this set. And I just kept saying, just one more. Even if this wasn't the most beautiful workout, I didn't PR on things. Like, you know, I wasn't very motivated. I was hobbling and wobbling around. These are the moments that you'll remember. These are the moments that set you apart. Because it's easy to go to the gym when you're motivated and you're excited, you know, and everything in your life is going great, you know, and the circumstances are perfect and you have enough time. It's when you go, when it's the last thing that you want to do, when your life is not the way that you want it to be, when stuff is happening all around you and it's crazy and chaotic. That's the time. Those are those moments. And I it was like I wanted to cry, but I was also like laughing at the same time, because I'm like laughing at myself, because I'm like, girl, you're doing this to yourself, like you're choosing this lifestyle. And so it's like back and forth between like cry, exhaustion, and laughter. But when I saw my physique, you know, in the mirror afterwards, and I keep seeing it change day by day, and by me continuing to push, even when my mind is telling me to stop and to give up, my body still has more. And it pays off. It's paying off. And I just have a really good feeling about this show. Even though I'm tired and exhausted, this push is going to be so worth it. So I'm gonna go home, eat some food, shower, because I'm sweaty. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yay, buddy. Even when I walk in, I can hear him upstairs in his daddy's office, and his feet go down the stairs. He's so happy to see mommy. Did daddy feed you dinner? And dinner, as promised, the salmon. And guys, where's my... Okay, I've been having this, and I've been adding these True Lime packets to them. It's basically like if you were to squeeze a lemon packet, but it's in powder form. So I'm just gonna put it in one of my glasses so that I can mix it up with my straw.
2 days later.
Okay guys, it's been a couple days since I last saw you. These last couple days have been rough. This second push to this second show seems so much harder than the first time. It's like I already like explained it a little bit before, but I was just struggling the past 2 days, so I didn't pick up the camera. I was like, whew, you know, I was feeling all of the things. Like my emotions have just been like all over the place of like feeling super excited, but also like really nervous and like, am I gonna be able to fix all the adjustments I need to in time? And like, I keep having moments where I'm like freaking out for no reason. Like I have no reason to freak out. So you guys just saw before my physique update for this morning, and I'm so glad that I did that, because when you get this close, like so close, there's moments where you constantly are just like obsessing over your body and like because you care and you want it to be perfect and you know want to do your absolute best. So this morning when I did my check-in, I was like, oh my God, I feel like I look terrible, like whatever, the lighting was so terrible. And got back from my cardio and I did my check-in with my coach, went to my cardio. I actually was able to sleep. So I took an even longer time last night to like wind down than normal so that I would sleep through the night. And I actually finally slept through the night for the first time in a long time. And I woke up still at 4 a.m., but it's way better than waking up at 3 a.m. Like it makes such a huge difference. And just chilled and like relaxed and like did my morning routine and all of that stuff and wrote my goals down and finally got to cardio, and I just had a slower start to my morning and I wasn't rushed or anything, and I felt so much better. And when I was on the cardio machine, I'm 30 minutes in and my coach calls me because he's like already looking at my check-in from the morning, and he goes, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm on the cardio machine, so sorry if it's loud. And he was like, I want you to get off. And I was like, what? And he was like, because I was telling him that I was just feeling very inflamed yesterday. Like he even got a massage yesterday, and of course it helped, but like my legs will do this thing where they feel numb, and like because of just how much I'm doing, you know, physically. And I was feeling that way last night and this morning, even after the massage. So I just like mentioned it in my check-in, and he was like, I want you to take the next like 3 days off of cardio. So I was 30 minutes in. You guys know that I was, one of the things that I was updating y'all about was that we went from an hour and 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. So I was 30 minutes into my hour in the morning, and he's like, get off. And I was like, okay. So I just got off. I practiced a little bit of my posing for the rest of the time, and then came home. And now we're starting to like get ready for my peak week plan. So the next video, we're gonna go over the peak week plan and what we're going to be doing that's slightly different than last time. Because last time worked great, but now that we have seen the results of that, like there's always ways that you can get better. So for the next couple of days, no cardio, no training today either, and no cardio for the next 3 days. And I'll be back training on Saturday, and I'll do a leg day, which is normally what I would do. And then for these 3 days, I will get that moderate bump in calories, but I don't get my high carb day on Saturday, which I'm sad. It's sad, but I do get that next week for my peak week, because I already have a rough draft of what my peak week's gonna be. So we'll talk about that in the next video, but this is what we're doing differently in this cutting routine. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, I love you all so much. You're more powerful than you think.